in the Gamecocks women's basketball team's locker room after a 60-point win in the first round of the NCAA Tournament. Sakima, you had the bucket to give you guys 100 here at home. What was that like to hear the roar of the crowd and have you be the one to put you guys over 100?
Honestly, I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention to the score. I was just playing. But, I mean, it's a good atmosphere, so it was really exciting. I did notice that the crowd got really loud, but I didn't know why.
Okay, so breaking news right here, 100 points, and you guys actually set an NCAA tournament record for points with 108. What was it like to have everybody be involved, every single player on the team get a bucket and hear the crowd roar for
It was
them?
really exciting. I mean, it was really good energy. I feel like we played with really good chemistry, just sharing the ball, making sure everybody got a feel for the ball. Coach talked about it in the locker room, just about staying disciplined and just making sure everybody got a feel for the ball.
And what's the mentality when, poor Tennessee Tech, I mean, they actually played really well, I thought, and lost by 60. When you're going up against a team that you're probably going to have your way with to keep your foot on the gas pedal, how do you guys do that usually so well?
But we know that we're preparing for something much bigger, like we're preparing to get to the championship, so we don't really play just to we don't play basically about, make it the main focus, the game that we're playing. We're thinking about the bigger picture, even though we are taking it one game at a time, we know that we're preparing for something bigger. So we just make sure that we're staying disciplined and sticking to what coach is telling us to do.
And the next step on that bigger goal of trying to get back-to-back national championships is Indiana, a team that in the Sweet 16 last season took you guys right to the end. You only won by 4 points. Much different-looking Indiana team coming up, but what's the mentality to face them in what's going to be the last home game here at CLA?
I think it's going to be really exciting, especially with it being the last home game, last time for probably me and the seniors here. So I think it'll be really exciting. Last home game, good energy. We're going to do the same thing. We're not knowing if it's going to be as big of a gap between the way this game was. We're ready. I feel like we're ready.
Well, thanks, Sakima, for the time. Good luck.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Sakima Walker putting the Gamecocks over 100 points today, and we'll see what happens coming up next in the second round. For now, reporting in the Gamecocks women's basketball team locker room in Columbia for Palmetto Sports, I'm Carmine Gemei.